Like, trust me, if I popped my bra off and threw my breast around the corner, my husband would go fetch him like a dog. Like, men do not care about that stuff as much as we women do. They really don't. So hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Cree, aka the lady in the shoe. I got 5 kids and so much advice for you. Yes, that is my favorite corny line. Anyways, today we're talking about the first 3 steps to take when you find out you are pregnant. A positive pregnancy test can change your life tremendously, and the first thing I want to tell you is congratulations, because you're about to do something really amazing. I know that this time can be exciting, overwhelming, or even shocking. It's different for all depending on you and your situation. Okay, look, I'm gonna be real serious in this video, but like, have you ever just tried to have a little bit of sex and got pregnant? Like, not even a big one, but a little one. I don't know what a little sex is, but you get the point. Either way, I know that some of you out there watching this video, and don't be alarmed, because 45% of all pregnancies in the US are unplanned. You know, sometimes things just don't work out that way, and that is fine. I've been there, I've been in your shoes. Don't worry, I got all the first steps you need to take here in this video. I've also been the mom who spent 3 years trying to get pregnant, and it just would not happen for me. And then 2 years later, I got a surprise. So if there's any of you moms out there, all of you moms who were patiently waiting, up all night praying, test after test, I've been there. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. I'm so happy you're watching this video right now, and I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna give you so much information. I wish I could just virtually hug you all. I'm gonna help you from beginning all the way into the end with this pregnancy. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video. It will help me a lot. And be sure to stick around until the end of the video, where I will share some personal, some personal tidbits about body changes that I think you all should hear, just to prepare you and, tell you that I can help you with that as well. All right, let's get into this information. Step 1 and 2 are very important to help achieve a healthy pregnancy, so please listen carefully. Step 1, the first thing you want to do is get a prenatal vitamin if you're not already taking one. And if you've never purchased prenatal vitamins, you're going to find out that there are hundreds of different brands, types. There's going to be gummies, capsules, pills. There's even food-based ones that you can drink, and they're in the liquid form. I personally just prefer a simple pill that is certified by the USP and has at least 400 micrograms of folic acid. So whichever prenatal pill you decide to go with, just make sure it has 400 micrograms of folic acid. And folic acid is just going to be your best friend in the beginning of this pregnancy, so please read those labels. It is very important. And if you want information about folic acid and why I say this specifically, please be sure to watch my folic acid and pregnancy video, so you are aware of that information. Now let's move on to step 2. All right, friends. So step 2 is you're going to want to make immediate lifestyle changes that can harm your baby. I'll give you some examples. For like, if you drink or smoke, it's going to be in your baby's best interest if you guys stop that now. There is no amount of safe hard liquor and alcohol in pregnancy. I know that this comes up a lot because I personally, have got mixed information from medical professionals and even doctors that I've worked with, when I was in women's health. They kind of go back and forth about the 4 ounces of red wine being safe in pregnancy. But one thing that they can all agree on, it is not safe in your first trimester. So no red wine in your first trimester. If, it depends on which side of the fence you want to stand on with that. Just, if it's there, leave it in the cabinet. If it's at the store, leave it in the store. Close your eyes, don't see it. I know there's some wine drinking mamas here, and that's fine. But, for now, we're going to leave it alone. Anyways, also, if you're taking any medications and you are unsure if they are safe, please contact your provider immediately so they can let you know. You're going to want to cut down on caffeine, and you're going to want to pick some healthy meals for this baby. We want to give baby all the best things out there to eat. So we're going to pass up, heavy oily foods and pick up stuff like green leafy vegetables, So have fun with that. I'm also going to insert a list here so you can see which foods you should actually be avoiding through this time. You're going to watch what foods you are eating. Watch what foods you are eating. Watch what foods you are eating. We want this baby to be healthy. So here goes the list. Just feel free to screenshot this so you have this information. Being that this is just a brief overview of the things that you shouldn't be eating, please, if you have any more questions, please drop them down in the description box and I will definitely get that information back to you. Now we're going to move on to step 3. Step 3 is arguably interchangeable with step 1, and that is to call your doctor and make your first prenatal appointment. The American Pregnancy Association recommends that you make an appointment with your doctor for your first prenatal visit within 8 weeks of your last menstrual period. Some doctors schedule them between 8 and 12 weeks. If you're taking any medications, they will need to know that up front so they can verify that they're safe for your pregnancy, and you may need to be seen sooner. So please disclose that information over the phone as soon as you can. Since all doctors and protocols are different, just keep in mind that you just must be seen before 13 weeks because there are certain tests and stuff that they want to run in the first trimester. So before, your second trimester starts at 13 weeks, you kind of miss the mark for certain tests that they like to check for. And those will be like, I don't know if you guys can hear those dogs barking outside. There's the neighbor's dogs. Sorry if you can hear them. They sound upset. Anyways, now, where was I? Oh yeah, so just be seen before your second trimester starts at 13 weeks. So now let me give you some information about what you can expect at your first appointment. The first appointment in my experience is usually a full pelvic exam. Yes, it does include a pap smear and there's usually a lot of blood work and they ask you a lot of questions. Oh, doggy. All my first appointments included an ultrasound, but all doctors are different, so that will depend on who your provider is. With the ultrasound, they usually check to see that the baby has a heartbeat and that the baby is in the uterus and not located in the tubes, just to make sure everything's going smoothly. Now I want to mention a couple things to you that you want to tell your doctor at your first appointment if it applies to you. It is very important that either prior to or at your first appointment, you let your doctor know about your medications. I keep mentioning this because it's very important. You also want to let them know if you have a family history of birth defects. If your pregnancy is a result of fertility treatments, usually your doctor should know that already because they're probably the one treating you. But if not, you are seeing another doctor, you need to disclose if the pregnancy is the result of fertility treatments. They will need to know that. You also want to let them know if you or the child's father have any genes for inherited diseases, for example, sickle cell. They will need to know things like that. All these factors will dictate what types of tests and things they may need to monitor for you. Now that you have some information to get you started on your pregnancy journey, yes, I want to share with you some quick side notes about body changes that I think you should hear. In my experience with pregnancy, I spent so much time in the mirror stressing about what's going on with my body, and I wish I would have just took that time and enjoyed the pregnancy, because later on I found out that all those stretch marks that I was worried about, the loose skin that I was worried about, the weight gain that I was worried about, it can all be healed. It can all be healed. You can get rid of it. I think stretch marks and things are a lot easier to get rid of than some people may think. It takes a little bit more effort for some, but there's something out there. It might not always get you back to 100% clear skin, but it's gonna get you pretty close. And I do have those tips, I have those tricks, and I want to share them with you. I'm going to show you guys some pictures of what my belly looked like when I was treating my stretch marks. I'm going to show you, some of those crazy photos that I was taking in the beginning. I'm going to show them to you. I'm going to insert them here somewhere. Some before and afters. what my belly looks like right now as well. I mean, I'm gonna insert a now picture somewhere up here for y'all to see. And honestly, all of these stretch marks that I still have, they could have been gone by now, just like the rest. But I reached a point after to where I didn't really care. I fell in love with my body the way it is. I started loving all my imperfections, you know. So I stopped treating them, but I'm gonna treat them just to show you that it can be done. You know, I told you I fell in love with my body. I was so worried about even getting like saggy breast. I'm not even worried about that anymore. Like, trust me, if I pop my bra off and threw my breast around the corner, my husband would go fetch him like a dog. Like, men do not care about that stuff as much as we women do. They really don't. So, especially if you're already married and stuff, I swear, they're gonna love you anyway. Stretch marks and all, saggy boob and all, like, they don't care about that stuff. But I know for our sanity, we want to look good. You know, if you're not feeling sexy, you know, I got some tricks for you. So don't worry about that. Enjoy your pregnancy. Enjoy your body. I'm going to drop some tidbits for you. I'm going to make another video just to tell you things you could do for skincare and protect your abs and things like that. So be sure to hit that subscribe button so when you know when I drop videos on those topics. Again, congratulations everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.